Welcome. I am Veerbhadra Yademaya from Gopanhalli, Chalakeರೆ Taluk, Chitradurga district. Come friends, let us discuss about the development of plant, tissue, differentiation and function in the plant kingdom. So my dear friends, learning objectives. Describe features, functions and the composition of plant organs, tissues and cell types. We have to learn. So relate morphology. Roots, shoots, leaves, tissues and differentiate monocot and dicot body plan characteristics. Distinguish between monocot and dicot. Recognize the relationships between embryonic structures and the mature plant morphology. Plant body organization. Like animals, plants are multicellular eukaryotes whose bodies are composed of organs, tissues and cells with highly specialized functions. The relationships between plant organs, tissues and cell types are illustrated below in the forthcoming slides. The stems and leaves together make up the shoot system. Each organ, roots, stems and leaves include all three tissue types, ground, vascular and dermal types of tissues. Different cell types comprise each tissue type and the structure of each cell type influences the function of the tissue it comprises. We'll go through each of the organ, tissues and cell types in a greater detail in the forthcoming slides. Roots, stems, leaves, then tissues, ground tissue, vascular tissue, dermal tissue. These are the terminology you should remember, my dear friends. Ground tissue cells, parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma. Try to remember the terms. Vascular tissue cells, tracheids and vessel elements, sieve tubes and companion cells. Dermal tissue cells, epidermal cells and stomata, trichomes. These are the important terms to remember as a botanist or a botany student. So roots, what is the function of the roots in the plant? And the plant consists of stems. The shoot system consists of stems, stem as well as the leaves. The root system consists of the roots, mother root, lateral root, tap roots, root taps. Ground tissues. The tissues are very important organs in the body as we know that. Ground tissue cells, which are already told, I told you know, parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma, trios. These are the trio tissues in the plants. Parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. Vascular tissue cells, tracheids and vessel elements, how the function in the plant, and sieve tubes and companion cells. Dermal tissue cells, epidermal cells, stomata and trichomes are the important parts of the plant which are responsible for the function. Shoot system. The biology organizes so many things like this. Biology organ systems of vascular plants. Vascular plants, very important. Organ systems of a typical vascular plant. Shoot system. Stems, leaves and the reproductive parts of the plant. What are the reproductive parts of the plant? Flowers and fruits are the reproductive organs of the plant. Generally grows above the ground in the shoot system where it absorbs the light needed for photosynthesis while absorbing water and minerals from the soil. In the root system is the below the earth. It is supports the plants, anchoring the plants, which held with the help of the roots, tap roots, mother roots, lateral roots, or responsible for anchoring the plant or a tree in the soil or in the earth. So plants and it supports. And another important thing, it absorbs water, minerals is usually in the underground. The important organs of the tissues like this, the phloem and xylem are responsible for the function of the plant or a tree. So phloem and xylem, which are responsible for taking minerals, salts and water. It conducts from the roots to the shoot system. Shoot system and the root system are the important organs in the vascular plants. Root systems are mainly of two types, my dear friends. The taproot system have a main root that grows down vertically and from which many smaller lateral roots arises. The taproots penetrate deep into the soil and are advantageous for plants growing in dry soils. Taproots are typical of dicots such as dandelions. Fibrous roots, another type of roots. The fibrous root systems are located closer to the surface, have a dense network of roots. Fibrous root system can help prevent soil erosion. Fibrous roots are typical of monocots such as grasses. The grasslands or the grasses are considered as a monocot plantations. Root structures are evolutionarily adapted for specific purposes. Bulbous roots store starch. Aerial roots and prop roots are two forms of above ground roots that provide additional support to anchor the plant. Some taproots such as carrots, turnips, beetroots are adapted for sugar or starch storage. Epiphytic roots enable a plant to grow on another plant. These are the main important functions of the root system and the shoot system in a plant.